All right, peace and blessings, everybody. It's May the 4th, the year 2018, and this has come into my possession recently, and the list of misconduct that the government has done in the Schaefer Cox case is so long that it would probably take a couple of books or maybe like a series of movies to document properly. I mean, they have really pulled out all the stops when they went after Schaefer Cox in order to entrap an innocent man and to interfere in the free and fair elections of this country. But I wanted to document this. I wanted to, for the record, put this document out there. And if you want a copy of this, let me know and I can provide you a copy. It's United States versus Cox Government Misconduct Laundry List. And I'm not going to number them. I'll just say bullet point. Or point. They go after me for political speech. We have an FBI agent, Westerhouse, saying he was responding to Bill Fulton. Why are we going after Cox? And Westerhouse said, because he's talking smack about the government. We have that on audio. Point. They used Bennett's rumors to justify the investigation. Point. They used threats of violence by Bennett to motivate me, and we have evidence of that on audio. We also have evidence that Aaron Bennett was an FBI informant. Point. Use threats of my children to motivate Schaefer. The Office of Children's Services were going after Schaefer's children. Point. Use actual physical violence from Fulton to motivate me. Now they're trying to lift up Fulton as a hero, like some sort of veteran. He's a Benedict Arnold gay turd is what he is, trying to make money off putting innocent men in prison, and he brags about infiltrating right-wing militias. How hard is it to infiltrate a right-wing militia? You show up to a backyard barbecue, and he brags about his informant skills. He's so bad that the government didn't even want to call him because they knew how bad he was. Gay turd Bill Fulton. Point. They bragged to the military police, Stephen Gibson, about their intent to murder me to fix the Schaefer Cox problem. Point. They used death threat ultimatums by Fulton to motivate me. We have tons of evidence of Bill Fulton threatening to slit Schaefer Cox's throat and bleed him out at his feet. He actually did the threat to Les Zerbe, but then he told one of Schaefer's he actually told Gerald J.R. Olson and Lonnie Vernon, remember Schaefer of the time I almost killed Les. Westerhouse's predated impossible warrant of February 19th, 2011. So Westerhouse is already making out warrants before the time even occurs. Give the magistrate false a VIN number on the trailer. It was a 5, not an S. And then he says Sutherland questioned the 5. So there was something that they did. They made the VIN number wrong on purpose. Torture a false confession out of Mike Anderson. Point. Have Fulton sell silencers to Olson since I refused. So Olson and Fulton are FBI snitches. And you got one snitch selling silencers to another snitch. And they try to blame the whole thing on Schaefer Cox. Insanity. Let $300,000 whore Olson steal $30,000 worth of gold from Marty and I, so I don't fight trial. So I can't fight trial. They took all of Schaefer's money, so he doesn't have any money to fight in trial and pay his legal defense. And they actually have a recording of Olson stealing that, and there's no doubt in my mind that Olson is the type of individual who would have stolen the gold coins. You have to know how bad Gerald J.R. Olson is, and this is the type of informant that the government hires to send into Schaefer Cox's home. Listen to my attorney visits. My phone is ringing. Hold on just one second. My phone is ringing. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. That was an important phone call, and I needed to take it. Okay, so let's continue with this laundry list. That we already covered, let the $300,000 whore Olson steal $30,000 worth of gold from Marty and Schaefer so he could not fight his trial. They also listened in to Schaefer's attorney visits at the Cook Inlet Jail. That's been well documented in articles that's been put out in mainstream press. It's very illegal to listen in on the attorney visits, but yet they did it anyway. They confiscated his legal mail and not give it to my attorney. They threatened defense witnesses, the military policeman Stephen Gibson, and I think this is Mike Anderson, mayor. Do you know who that is? M.A. If you guys know who that is, let me know. I wish I knew who that was. That bothers me that I don't. I know the MP is a military policeman Stephen Gibson, but this one I just don't know. Could be Mike Anderson. Okay, fly the defense witness to Las Vegas. Mayor? I wasn't aware of that. Fly the defense witnesses to Las Vegas mayor. Threaten Traverso to roll over on me. Fake the return of the third superseding indictment. Instruct Bill Fulton, the gay turd, to destroy evidence of Pax Landing audio. Yeah, we know about that. Hide evidence of 2 out of 4 informants. They've only admitted Fulton, the gay turd Fulton, and the $300,000 whore Olson, but we suspect Aaron Bennett was an informant, and there could be another one. Hide evidence of my reports to Cooper and Bennett and Fulton. Use known perjury from Fulton and Olson on stand. Send in Terry Dodd and steal my defense fund so I can't appeal. Have the counterterrorism unit put sanctions on me for trying to stop Dodd from stealing money. Hide border agent impeachment material on Olson's previous fish stories. Withhold all discovery on both Bennett and Fulton. All right. The list, that's just a laundry list of off the top of Schaefer's head, but I'm sure that it's much, much more than what this one page shows. Like I said, you could write a book or put together a series of movies on the government misconduct regarding Schaefer Cox. But we pray that God works a mighty miracle and gets Schaefer out of there, and we pray for justice like a mighty river to rain down on the heads of these evildoers that have imprisoned and incarcerated our brother in the Lord. Thank you for your time.